Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Derek Ledwidge from Strive Fitness Performance. Today we are talking about falling off the fitness wagon for weight loss, muscle building, anything like that. This can happen multiple different ways. It could be by design. Maybe you obtained your goals and you just wanted some leeway time to just live your life. It could be vacation, 4th of July, Christmas, anything like that, or going on a cruise. Or it could be going back and forth between going on diet mode and falling off, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Whatever it is, you basically have two options during that time. Most people are going to end up falling in the option A. All right, and I'll explain why that's not necessarily the good way to go about it. Option A, basically, you're feeling guilty, okay, and you continue going off. Okay, woe is me. I already failed today, or I already failed this week, so I'm just gonna go off the rails because there's no point because I already fell off. Okay, this can go to day, or it can go week to week, and it's just keep on going back and forth, back and forth. Key point: feeling guilty, negative, anything like that. Or you feel guilty and go back to an old diet. Okay, maybe you lost a whole bunch of weight going on 1,200 calories, and now all of a sudden you have zero control of what's going on. So boom, I'm gonna go right back to 1,200 calories because hey, it worked for me before. All right. Going from having zero control over what's going on, even though you actually do have control, but you feel like you don't, to very, very strict again, that equals the yo-yo dieter. Okay, and that does not equal having control enough to keep long-term success. Okay, even if you only gain about 5 pounds or anything like that, there's no reason to just go off the rails and go straight back to what was working on before, where your mindset was 100% on diet mode. There has to be a little transition. Okay, most people will fall into these categories. It doesn't really matter if you've never really had success before, or if you did have success before. I have some clients that are in this section right here, and they've been working with me for about a year, and they got great results. Okay, but they're starting to have that little negative connotation. So again, it can happen to literally everyone. Okay, instead of going here, what we really need to do is be in option B. This is the healthier version. Okay, realize it happens. I fall off the rails quite a bit. Okay, I'm going for overall goal right now to try and get as lean as I possibly can. Every once in a while, I'll have ice cream. Okay, I have a little bit more control over what I end up doing because I do track literally everything I'm having. But realize that it happens. Fix the next meal. Okay, never miss a meal twice. Never miss 2 days in a row. Okay, if you miss one on Monday, make Tuesday great. If you miss breakfast, make lunch great. Okay, realize that it happens and just get right back to it. All right. If you spent the entire summer off the rails, again, no big deal. Realize it happens and just get right back to the plan. So I'm reflecting on what's going on, and now I have a plan. Most people do not have a plan. Okay, they just go back and forth. That's why meal plans aren't necessarily the greatest thing, because you always have to go back to it. You're not really educating yourself. You don't really have control when you're off of that plan. Okay, so you want to have control. You want to focus on quality again. Okay, a lot of times when you're going off the rails, you just have no idea what you're putting in your body. Okay, focus on quality foods. You don't even have to log. Okay, just focus on quality again. Okay, the last little bit, if you do want to log, this is what I have people that do my nutrition coaching all the time. That's always the first step. Regardless of how long you've been doing great or anything like that, that is always the first step. That's that transition. Get back to what was working before. Get back of having control and having a plan. Log your food and get that control back. Don't really worry about the number. Just work on that quality again. And now all of a sudden you have that plan. So now you're in lifestyle mode. Okay, you made that transition, and now when you're ready to go back into diet mode, you have a lot more control. You need that transition for mind quality, everything like that. All right. So when this stuff happens, and it happens to everyone, okay, it doesn't matter if you feel like that you're overweight and you fall off the wagon. You could be really, really lean and you fall off the wagon. Realize that you have to have a good mindset of this when it does happen, and it will. Okay. But you have to have control and a plan first, okay, before you go on there, okay, because that's going to equal long-term success, both physically and mentally.